Makes winners winners, not because they're perfect.
Progress equals happiness.
Some of the most successful people in the world are the...
In order to be productive.
As simple as that. Well, don't say that.
The inner game.
Progress equals happiness. If you keep growing, you're going to feel alive. And if you keep growing, you're going to have more to give. And when you're growing and giving is when life is magnificent. It doesn't matter how many statues, Oscars they give you, or Emmys, or how much money you have in the bank.
Some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who've had the most failures. J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter. Her first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times.
Michael Jordan's one of my clients. This is why. He is a 6-time national champion. No one's done this. He won 3 championships in a row in NBA basketball. He then retired and came back and won 3 times in a row again. But what was his secret? He made it look so easy. Michael makes 500 shots a day every single practice, and he would do 2 practices a day. He had to make 1,000 shots a day before he'd go to sleep. Every single day. That's 6,000 practice shots a week. That's 24,000 a month. That's 288,000 shots a year. That's 4.3 million practice shots in his 15-year career. He made 4 million practice shots to make 24,000 real shots. That is how you get good at something. How many of you have ever gone to an environment, could be a university environment, could have been a seminar, where you learned something you thought was important. You thought it was valuable. No one was selling you. And then you went home and did nothing. I found that knowledge is not power. People talk about knowledge all the time. Knowledge is potential power. The real power is in our execution. So what I've been obsessed about for about I guess now this will be my 47th year. I started when I was 2, right? But in 47 years, I could be an idiot if I didn't notice there are patterns. Patterns that'll make you angry, sad, frustrated, overwhelmed. Patterns that'll make you passionate, driven, excited, fulfilled, grateful. And once we understand that we are not our patterns, that it's just something we learned along the way, we think it's us because we've been doing it so long. It's actually very easy to change a pattern. Hard to change yourself, and you don't have to. I didn't come by here to change you. I want to walk you through then how we get to the result that you really want. What we're going to do is show you how to take the tools that control the way you think and feel directly. When people think about their goals, I don't know about you, but I would be frustrated with myself for so many years because I'd have these huge goals and then I wouldn't achieve them, or I'd approach them but not where I want, or I'd go to a seminar and I'd learn something really valuable and then not apply it. We've all seen people have all those things and I get the phone call because they're depressed or somebody commits suicide in that area. So it's really an inner game, and I think that's what's missing for us today.
They are the most important things in the football. You play for them, they're always in my side. I feel that every time when I walk in the streets, the fans coming to me and they appreciate what I did, what I do for football. And for me, it's the most important in football. The fans, for me, is everything. Well, honestly, it was close. It was close. It's something that they spoke a lot. And Guardiola said 2 weeks ago, I guess, that they try hard to have me. But as you know, as my history in Manchester United, your heart, your feeling, the way, the history that you did before make the difference. And of course, as well, Sir Alex Ferguson. So I was surprised in the same way, but it was conscious decision because the heart speaking loud at that moment. You remember what's going on, but since the Sir Alex Ferguson left, I saw not evolution in the club. The progress was 0. For example, we have an interesting point that how the club at Manchester United, after Ole. They bring sport directive, Ralph Rangnick, which is something that nobody understands. This guy is not even a coach. A bigger club like Manchester United bring sport directive. Surprised not only me, but all the world, you know.
Well, it was a ridiculous decision, wasn't it?
Of course, in my opinion, you have to be honest. If you're not even a coach, how are you gonna be the boss of Manchester United? It's something that I should see that Manchester is not followed, not the right way to reach successful like other teams, like for example Liverpool or Manchester City, Chelsea. They are one step behind or two because of this kind of mistakes. In my opinion, they should improve and change probably the staff or the people, the directives or presidents. I don't know who is the problem there, but
Did it show a lack of ambition?
Before it was finally published. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He lost hundreds of games and missed thousands of shots during his career, but he once said, "I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed." These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. You have to let them show you what to do differently the next time.
Hey, oh, listen to me. Listen to me. You are a winner. You hear me? You got winning all inside of you. God told you in Jeremiah 29:11, you was going to win. For I know the plans that I have for you, said the Lord of hosts, plans that you would prosper. Y'all see where I am today, right? So listen, let me tell you why. Because winners have an insatiable appetite to be around winners, right? They are attracted to winners, right? And they are attractive to winners. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And so I like to get around winning environments. Why? Because there are things that you learn. You hear what I'm trying to tell you? There are things that you learn. There are things that you see. There are things that you observe. There are things that you notice, and you bring it back to your personal life. And when you bring it back to your personal life, boom, you start to see the habits of the greats, right? You start to understand the habits of the greats. Then you start applying the habits of the greats. Listen to me. Luck is for leprechauns and you ain't green. I'm trying to tell you, winning does not happen. It's not some magic potion. Winning does not happen, like just because you're in a particular environment. No, winning is habits. Winning is what you think, and winning is what you believe, and winning is what you say, and winning is what you do, and winning becomes who you are. Are you hearing what I'm trying to tell you?
Now I'm 53, so when I like to run. So here's the deal though. When I get on the treadmill, I gotta decide how many miles I'm gonna do. I'm 53, bro. When I get on that treadmill, I've never lucked into 8 miles. I ain't never been on a treadmill and just went in the zone and came out 2 hours later like 8 miles. Every time I get on the treadmill, I gotta tell myself, all right, today is a 2-miler. I got up this morning at 2:30 because I had to come here. I had a 6 o'clock flight, so I got up this morning. I was like, all right, E, today you got. All I'm saying is the man who walks in the arena as a winner usually walks out as a winner. I don't think anybody has ever won the Super Bowl who started the season off going, we just want to make it to the playoffs. Whoever won the Super Bowl probably decreed and declared, we are going to win the Super Bowl. Whoever walks in the arena as a winner, they usually walk out of it as a winner. I'm trying to learn from a champion. I'm trying to learn from somebody who won a championship. They're characteristics of a champion. I want to figure it out. I told my boy Chris, I was over there when I first came in, I saw some swag. I was like, hold up, where does he come from? Like, where you? He told Jerry, bro, this is my back. I'm like, makes sense, got it. You don't just do this. You don't do this. This is a mindset. You don't just do this. This is a thought process. You don't just do this. This is a culture. You don't do this. He told me his spot, how long his spot? I'm like, yo, he's been in it. He's been around it. He's been immersed in it. So everything is coming out now. You got to get immersed in this. I'm like, yo, why they that intense? We ain't even started the season yet. They starting this intense. Why? Prepare you for what? Another championship. Good. Not only another championship, they're preparing you for you. So you could be the best version of you, because if you the best version of you, you know y'all gonna win a championship.
Okay.
In order to be productive, prime yourself for success by believing that you can be productive and putting yourself in a winning environment. You can do this by making sure that your space is clear and tidy and a pleasant place to be. Gather all the materials needed to succeed in your tasks and be productive. If you have everything that you need easily at hand, you won't have to waste time looking for these items later. Decorating your office or other space with inspiring colors, good-smelling plants, and other items may also be helpful.